Many Europeans leave their home countries with a mix of excitement and a touch of nostalgia, sometimes wondering what they're truly giving up.
I'm a British girl living in America, and I expected the schooling to be different when I moved here, but nobody prepares you for the transition of having a handbag to having a backpack and that being what's cool. If you'd have told year 7 or year 8 me that I was having a backpack at school, would have laughed in your face. Handbags were all the flipping rage, especially in year 7 and year 8. I don't know if it drops off in the end years because I wasn't at school for them, as in back home, but I just remember distinctively coming here and being like, oh, I don't know which handbag I want to get for the new school year. Talking with some girls here and they're like, oh, we don't do that. And I was like, you don't do that? What do you mean? Or they were like, oh, do you like this backpack for back to school? I'm like, backpack? Hello? Where's my flipping New Look or Primark or... I feel like those were the main ones. River Island, maybe even handbags that we would get. And oh my gosh, I would carry so much crap in them that literally by the end of the school year, always in the last term, like the handles would pop off, genuinely pop off, and the handbags would break. And all my friends had that too. Like that was just the normal. Low-key, I don't miss them. They hurt my shoulders so bad, but I just find it so funny. Like the closest you'll get is maybe a tote bag. And some people don't even bring bags to school. They don't bring bags to school. Like it's just insane. It's insane. And I feel like especially if you're in year 7 or year 8, that is just insane because handbags were all the rage.
The question often arises, why would anyone choose to leave Europe for America? What could possibly be so compelling?
Who in their right mind would want to live in the US? That is a comment I had on one of my posts. There is people from all over the world trying to come to America on work visas, student visas, green card lotteries, you name it. There are visas after visas with hundreds and thousands of people trying to apply. Everyone seems to want to come to the US, and for good reason. I feel that America has so much to offer, more than maybe some of you would even realize if you've never been to America before. Like I've come here, I could see straight away there is way more opportunity here, more ability to make more money. You can practically choose what climate you want to live in. Do you want the sun? Do you want the snow? It's bigger here in general. There's more land, more freedoms. For me, I personally feel like America is everything you want it to be and more. I am excited about the future living in America. So yeah, let me know below. If you had the opportunity to move to America, would you come here? I believe the guy that actually commented this lives in America.
For some, the decision is clear. They pack their bags, driven by a desire for something different, something more.
As a Brit that lives in America, we get asked quite a lot why we decided to leave the UK and why we chose America. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Courtney, and me and my husband moved us and our 2 children from England to America about 6 months ago, and we settled in Kansas. So the first reason we wanted to leave was that we didn't really like where it was heading politically, and I'm not going to get too much into that because it causes an uproar in the comments about other people's opinions, but we weren't happy with where we could see it going. Excuse the noise, they're doing something over the back. So that was our first indicator that we wanted to leave. The second reason we left was because we wanted our children to have a different upbringing to what we had. Not that our upbringing was bad over in England, but we just wanted something different, like more opportunities for them, better things that they can go out and do, to live in a country where they can go and explore, and America's the perfect one for that. Each state is completely different and they all have something different to offer. So we thought that's when we started to think about America. So another reason we wanted to leave was because of our jobs. My husband's job was just becoming boring for him. It was the same thing day in and day out, and he's the reason that we actually were able to come over here, because he secured a job in a similar field to what he was doing, but it's completely different aspect of the job. And he finds it a lot more interesting. I, however, was really struggling to hold down my job at home because I was just so unhappy in the career path that I chose, that when the opportunity for America arose, we both jumped on it because it was something that we really wanted. So my job was working in a childcare setting with children under 5, and I found that I used all my patience up at work. So when I came home to my children, who were also both under 5, I had no patience left, and I was just like avoiding them, cooking dinner. My husband would do bedtime, whereas now that we live over here, I actually get to cherish every moment that I have with them and have the patience to deal with them as well. And it's just a better way of life over here, we think.
And for many, it quickly becomes the best decision they ever made. A new life, a new beginning, filled with unexpected joys.
So we've got the American flag, a beautiful sunset, Chick-fil-A, look at that, fries, spicy chicken sandwich, nuggets, beer.
Cheers.
And dog.
Upon arrival, a common sentiment emerges. Americans often don't realize the incredible advantages they have.
I genuinely think Americans don't even realise how lucky they are to live in the USA. The US is genuinely like having the whole world on your front doorstep. I mean, come on, you could stay in the country for the rest of your life and still not visit all of it. The place is massive and it is so varied.
From the sheer scale of things to the friendly faces, the perks of American life quickly become apparent.
I can order a beer with my McDonald's again. €1 coffees. I miss this.
I miss being able to dry my clothes outside in the fresh air.
This was only $3.
Yep, and great quality.
I miss cheap wine. Back to tiny, sketchy elevators. Spaghetti al dente.
Yep, we know how to cook.
Oh, I miss this. I miss how fresh the water is.
It's often the little things that stun them. The sheer variety, the convenience, the unexpected delights around every corner.
I'm gonna do my best not to cry in this video, but I can't promise I won't. Okay. After over 8 months today, I officially landed in America because, let me just show you. This here is my British passport, but look at one of the pages in the passport. That there is a picture of me in my passport, but look what it says. United States of America. I've not been able to travel to America for over 8 months because of this. There's been a lot of setbacks and a lot of perseverance, and I appreciate you guys being patient with me in this, but we did it. I've just landed in Michigan. I've got 3 weeks in Michigan. I don't know what to expect in Michigan, let me know. I'm very grateful. Thank you to you guys. I love every single one of you. Let's explore Michigan.
Soon, a deep affection for the country blossoms. They find themselves falling in love with the culture, the people, and the journey.
I don't wanna talk about the things we've been through, though it's hurting me.
The hardest part? Saying goodbye. The thought of leaving America becomes a truly heartbreaking prospect.
Hi guys, right now I'm going back to the UK. I've been in Miami for 4 weeks, been in Houston for 2 weeks. My plane is right there. I just want to say big up America, man.
Probably wondering why is this my dream place? I've been seeing Miami on YouTube, TikTok. The edits. I've always wanted to come here.
I love you lot a lot. You lot have shown me so much support since I've been here. I'll be real, I don't want to leave. I'm actually gonna cry. This is real. I've been here for over a month. I think I've been here for 2 months. So I genuinely feel like crying. Like, oh. Yeah, man. Leaving America, finally. It's been a time, man. It's been a time. I'll keep it as that. I've been enjoying myself. There's been ups and lows. There's been a lot of support from you guys. One thing Americans know how to do is support people. Whether it's money, advice, anything. You guys are great. Guys, I've just landed back in the UK. As you can see, I'll be real. I'm back in London. I've got content coming soon.
For some, it means one last visit to an iconic American spot, savoring every moment before departure.
It's my last few hours in America, so I had to go for one last time for the one. I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. It's so good.
I'm in Barcelona right now, starving. So, I'm getting a fucking burger. Let's go.
So I'm right now here in Germany on a gas station. That's something I really don't like about Europe. You gotta pay for the restroom. Yeah, you gotta pay for the restroom. In the United States, I never paid for the restroom, never.
Number 3, I would say, is American friendliness and just general openness to experience other cultures and other people. I know a lot of people don't believe this, but most of us that have traveled know this to be a fact. The United States of America is one of the least racist countries right now.
Guys, I've loved being in the USA. I've literally loved everything. I've loved the people, I love the culture, I love waking up in the morning, going for my long walks.
Back home, a strange phenomenon occurs. A longing for the American way of life and a new perspective on their own.
Bingo, score by air and range, admire, belief. When I say I want back to USA, tell me why we have nothing like free feels. Tell me why we have nothing like ACs. Tell me why I never wanna really say I want back to USA.
The freedom of a walk, the unique landscapes, and the feeling of exploration.
Absolutely love walking in new neighborhoods. Literally, it is amazing. And I've just walked past this house and there's a few flags. That's the USA flag, but what flag's that? I've never seen that before in my life. And guys, I'm back with the orange tree. I found it again. I literally found the orange tree. How crazy. As you know, I've got to get my steps in because you guys have been making me eat some bad food. So that food's got to literally fall right off my stomach because otherwise it's sitting there for no reason. It's got to go.
Even when discussing the challenges, the underlying appreciation for America shines through. The cultural differences become endearing.
Something that people don't tell you about moving to America is the fear that when you do move, you do not ever want to leave. So I just moved here and I'm on a temporary 5-year visa, a business visa. I have a jewelry brand. And I just went to In-N-Out and I drove through the Hollywood sign, like with the mountains and the sunset, and it was amazing. And I was just like, I can never leave. Like, I literally can't leave. And you get this fear of every day I'm like, I cannot leave. Like, I cannot go back to England. Like, that would just be the worst thing ever. And I have such a fear of it that I'm like, it motivates me to do anything to stay here, but I'm also like afraid of losing America. And I wonder if anyone else has that. Like, now I have this life, like In-N-Out, and just like my business and my friends and my boyfriend lives here. I'm like, I cannot go back to England ever again. It's just too good here. So the visa process is definitely worth it, but you do get a fear or like a sense of, I do not want to lose this ever. And it's kind of motivating. It's good to have that, but then it's also like unstable a little bit because I'm on a temporary visa, so I'm not even on a green card, or my visa doesn't lead to a green card or citizenship. So I'm like, dang, I have to be successful because I need to stay here.
A German traveler reflects on the warmth and hospitality, realizing how much they value the American approach to human connection.
Now, the biggest reverse culture shock that I experienced after coming back to Germany from Texas is that I realized how rude Germans are. Let me explain. In 2021, I spent 5 months in Texas because I did my exchange semester there, and I was truly shocked by how friendly and polite Texans are. I heard about Southern hospitality before, but I did not know the extent of it or what it really meant. Because before I went to Texas, I went on holiday in the United States for a couple weeks and I spent some time on the East Coast, and while I realized that Americans are friendlier than Germans, it was not that much of a contrast. It was not that extreme. Like, the difference was not as extreme. It got to the point where it bothered me in Germany, which is weird because I am German. I've been living here for 25 years almost. I'm used to it, but coming back from Texas was rough. Let me explain what I mean by Germans are not friendly. For example, in Texas, they hold the door for you. It doesn't matter if I'm 2 steps away from them or if I'm 10 steps away. As soon as they realize that I want to walk through the same door they're about to open, they hold it open for me. That is not a given in Germany. Sometimes people even slam the door in your face when you're directly behind them, and I'm not over exaggerating here. Grocery store experience. For example, I'm in a grocery store aisle and somebody is walking past me or reaching for something. Instead of saying, excuse me, because I'm kind of in the way, they're just reaching for it. They're just brushing past me. In Texas, I realized people are even saying excuse me when they're not even touching me. They're saying it because they're kind of close to me, and that's crazy to me, or that was crazy to me when I first went over there. Also, checking out at the store employees ask you how your day's going. They're asking if you found everything okay. They're asking if they can help you with something. They're saying hi and bye. That's not even hi or bye is a given in Germany, which is kind of crazy thinking about it, but you're just so used to it. When people bump into you on the street in Germany, a lot of them don't say I'm sorry or anything. They just keep walking. And in Texas, everybody apologizes, of course, because that's the normal thing to do if you accidentally bump into someone. In Germany, not everybody just keeps on walking, but some people do. Most people do, I would say. And I keep going back to Texas. I keep visiting because my now fiance lives over there that I met during my exchange semester, and we're currently also in the immigration process of me moving over there, but that's a different story. However, me and my future sister-in-law were strolling downtown in a medium-sized city in Texas, and we're just walking into a store downtown, and it was incredibly hot that day. And we walked into the store, and as soon as we walked in, the store employees offered us some water because it was really hot outside, like bottled water. And I was too stunned to speak, because I was like, that is crazy. That would never happen in Germany. And they did not even know what our intentions were of walking into the store. Like, they did not know for sure that we're going to buy something. They did not know if we were just there to look. They immediately offered us some water. And yes, of course, they would like us to buy something, but they didn't know that we were going to do that for sure. And I don't think they did it to make us purchase something there. They were genuinely just being nice, like extremely friendly. And my future sister-in-law was not even too surprised about it. And I was like, too stunned to speak. I was blown away by the friendliness. And Germans, they're just not that friendly. And Germans in the comments are probably gonna say that that's fake friendliness, that they just want something in return. No, strangers on the street complimenting me or holding the door for me or saying excuse me in the store when I'm in their way before they reach for something or something like that, they're not expecting anything in return. And yeah, it's just crazy.
Some even find a new level of happiness, a sense of belonging that they hadn't experienced before.
So I'm 30 years old, I have no wife and kids, and I just moved out of America for the first time in my life 6 months ago. I'm now visiting my family in Florida, and I'm trying to maintain like my European walking, and what I'm realizing is there's nothing to look at here. It's just like palm trees and highways and fucking malls. And what it's making me understand is that in America, there's a big lack of culture and community that I don't think a lot of people talk about or realize. You know, walking around Amsterdam, everyone's out at cafes and bars and restaurants having fun. You talk to people, they have like substance. And here it's like a completely different mindset, to be honest. Here it's always about status and money, materialism. So my message to anyone, no matter where you're from, is the world is so much bigger than your comfort zone, than your hometown, and honestly, what the media tells you. Step outside of it, there's so much waiting for you, man.
The sadness of leaving is palpable.
I've got some bad news.
A testament to
I'm
how
leaving
deeply
the great
America has
state
touched
of
their
Texas.
hearts.
I have loved every single minute and every single moment of this place. Thank you to everyone that's in this country that has been so nice. And thank you to everyone on here that's commented and told me where to go and what to eat and what to do. I appreciate you all. I brought some cute souvenirs. We've got a teddy. I need a name for him. How cute is he? And what shall we name him? And then I got a cute little dog. I am 100% gonna be back. Hopefully in March for the Houston Rodeo, or maybe June and July for the World Cup. But if there's anything else I've missed or anything else that I haven't done while I've been here, please let me know, because I'll definitely put that on my list for the next time I'm here. I'm definitely a country girl at heart, and I'm already counting down the days till I come back. I've actually just booked my next trip, although it's not a place I can wear my cowboy boots. It's more of a beach vacation this time. Any guesses? Anyway, until next time, Texas, I love you and Merry Christmas.
Ultimately, moving to America changes them.
We came back from America.
It reshapes
the last
their
time
views,
we came back,
broadens their
life
horizons,
has
and
been
leaves an
very
indelible mark.
challenging not being in America. Let me put it that way.
We're still wearing the gear.
We're still. Everybody keeps saying to us. We even had a thing on the train like the other day.
It was on a flight.
On the flight, but on the train, the guy who was, remember I was sitting on the train coming back from Glasgow.
No, it wasn't a train. Yeah, you're
And this
right,
guy
it wasn't
comes
a
up to me and goes, "You look, sir, like a Yankee." And I was like, "No, I'm Scottish, dude." And he was an American guy. And he was like, "Oh, well, you could have forgiven me for being mistaken." And I was like, "Yeah. We're obviously making our plans to move to the States. We've got several avenues that we're pursuing." But it's just changed everything forever. It has literally changed everything forever. I can't look at this place any longer.
But it's like everything we think about now, I think. Because, yeah, we just want to go. And everything else just feels like it's making it take longer.
It's May here in the UK right now. And I'm still, I think you can hear, I still have like a cold. And I'm getting like colds. It's freezing outside. We've just turned the heating on.
From initial skepticism to profound love, these Europeans came to America and found a home they never expected. What surprised you most about America? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more cultural insights.